In this video, we are going to learn about Brand Overflow, which is an all-in-one SEO tool, and a lot of you members have requested this tutorial for my keyword research course also. So in this video, I thought of just doing a full in-depth video on Brand Overflow, all the features of it, and showcasing how each of these features perform, highlighting their pros and cons as well. If you are interested in separate videos, I will also make a separate video for each of these features, but this is going to be the full in-depth explaining all the features of Brand Overflow. Let's go into the video. Hi guys, it's Alston. Just to give you a bit of background, because I've been part of Brand Overflow journey from the start. I know Brand Overflow from back in the days of Stack Social, when it was just a basic rank tracking tool, nothing else. I even created videos on it. I will leave a link for it if you want to check it out. But Brand Overflow, as from that point onwards, it has come a long way, and most of you of the members in our community do already have access to Brand Overflow, but not sure how to use it or what kind of features does it provide. That is the whole reason for this video, because I wanted to show you guys all the features, because it does provide a lot of good feature set and as well as data to help you on your SEO journey. So without further ado, now let me directly jump into the dashboard and go explaining one by one what each of this tool provides you and what is the advantage, and also some limitations which I noticed to help you to get a better understanding of the product. Let me go into it. First, you can see this is the dashboard of Brand Overflow, which I quite like, to be honest. Some of me feel that this is not a good dashboard, but I feel this dashboard is much more suited to beginners, because I like that they mention the tool name, but they also give a good description of the tool name. So without even going into the tool, I can know, okay, if I'm going to use a long tail keywords, what is it is going to return for me. So it gives a clear indication of what that particular tool might give it to you. And as a small description, I would have to prefer to have a favorite icon to make it bookmark and bit more, but as of now the dashboard gives you a quick introduction of all the tools which is available within Brand Overflow, with the description on if you are planning to use that tool, what it will do. So I will keep on this dashboard opened as possible, because I will use this description itself to explain what each of this tool does it to you. So let me go into the first sections of tools, which is called monitoring, where it is mainly for monitoring your SERP and other positions or data. Let me go one by one within this category, which is rank tracker. I'm going to open the rank tracker in a new tab, and we see the definition of rank tracker as track, compare and rank better with real-time tracking SERP with weekly and quarterly metrics. So it's basically a SERP rank checker to track your keyword position on Google, and also they do have a nice PPC ad tracker explorer keyword also. I will go about it when I explaining it. So basically, when you are in the rank tracker, you can create brand new project. You can see I have several of other projects. It shows me a name of the project and as well as how many keyword I have created, and from from when I'm tracking this particular keyword. You can see this shows from 2020 I'm using this particular project. In order to add a new project, it's really simple. Click on add a new project, give a name, give the location where you want to track the ranking, and also you can give the tracking URL, like your domain name, all the different brands. You can see all the different types of brand you can provide, and also if you do have competitors, you can provide competitor data as well. I'm not going to create a project because it will take time to update the rank. Initially, I think it takes around 24 hours to update the first set of ranking. So I'm going to open up one of my personal projects and show you how well the rank tracking feature works for you. As soon as I open the rank tracking feature, you can notice that the interfaces changes a bit, which I quite like, to be honest, because now there is not much a lot distraction going around. Everything is there. but is it just focused, and if I want, I just can click on it and it will come back, so I can get a better idea. I can navigate it again, I can come back and open up the project again. So this is a quick nice navigation, so I can focus on what I'm working on it. And if I see that, it will show the data for my personal website, when is the last updated date for the ranking, and when will the next update will be taking place. It shows 3 hours from now onwards. And also it will give me options to add brand new keywords. I can add keywords according to my plan limitation. There is also a setting functionality. If you go into the settings, you can set up various stuff like location. You can go up to city or a provincial or a district level location also supported. You can see I'm specifically targeting for Colombo city within Sri Lanka. I can add tracking URL. I can also add competitor URLs. And also there is something called dynamic sharing, which means if you turn this on, you will get a share link which you can possibly share it with your client or any of your team members who you don't want to share the access, but just this particular ranking profiles, you can share this data with them so they can look into all the data of your current stat. And you have different stats filter as well as table filters and everything. I personally don't use these feature because I use Brandoverflow for the personal projects. Because of that, I don't use it, but if you want, that option is also available. Now I'm going back into my rank tracking project and show you around what are the things available for you. First, you get the overview screen which shows the overall what is happening with your site in SERPs. With it shows the changes, how many snippets I am ranking, how many position I'm on, top 3, top 5, how many position, top 7, how many position, all the different stuff. And also unique URL, how many unique web pages of my website is ranking on the positions, total search volume, and as well as the total estimated of traffic. The estimated traffic and search volume might be different. It's not fully accurate. At least the traffic is not accurate. For example, I'm doing a Sri Lankan site here. I know that I receive a lot more traffic compared to this, so just make sure on the accuracy. It is still not perfect on this as well. You do have also option to filter the keywords by the words, and you will see a full ranking table on the year with the option to show the keyword, what are the features which is ranking on the top positions on Google, and also the ranking position on first and 2 day average, 7 day, 30 day, all these things. And GMB, if we are ranking based on a GMB listing, it will show you. GMB means Google business listing. It will show you. If there's any change to the position, it will show you whether it's a plus or negative. Obviously mean the position has gone down. Search volume, we also see CBC, estimated competitor rank, which we are doing this. So all this data will show you. And if I click on any of this, now I will get a position summary also, like what was the best position I have ever got for this particular keyword, what is my average position and what is the lowest position, what kind of estimated traffic does it bring, and whatever the competitors I have added on my settings, it will show their ranking as well. It will also show me a quick visual indicator here. I can change it from 7 days to 1 month or 1 month to 6 months, and it will take a couple of seconds to load this data because of the lot of more graph, but I would prefer to be bit more faster, to be honest. In this case, let me see and wait for it to see. And SERP is where this will show you exactly on this particular day what was the SERP was looking like. So it will give you that kind of idea with the option to see the full chart over here. You can go up to the year 1 year, and also if you click on this, it will open up this on a much larger pop-up window on that. If you want to track the accuracy of this rank tracking, my suggestion would be to set up the same domain keyword with Brandoverflow and whatever the rank tracking software you use, and compare and see the differences, or is it same or something. Because I have noticed some users report that the ranking accuracy is there is some ranking inaccuracy, where other people including me for something like I am tracking this project on both my nozzle rank tracking, and as well as here, and it's same. So it's depending on each of user, or you can use something like Wincher. I will leave the link on the description. It is a very good accurate rank tracker. They do offers a 14-day trial without any credit card, I believe. You can try that, and there is no paying to test it out, and you can use that to test it out this and see is it the same or not, and whether it is suitable to you. So that is the option. You do have option to export this data if you wish, and as well as a column. In case if you don't like to see all the columns, you can disable it. So that is what the first section of it does, which is the rank tracking feature. Now let me go into the SERP checker. SERP checker description, let me check here. It should be here because it should go in the order, but here it's on random based. SERP checker brings live SERP along with insightful metrics. SERP check brings unified data to your fingertip. Let's see how that works on here. Let me load this again, and you basically provide a keyword and it will show you a live SERP data for it. Let me try it and see. I do have some keywords here for testing purposes, and you can see I've also did couple of testing because I want to see what kind of new features are there for now. And let me wait. This is the thing. What Brand Overflow does differently compared to other tools, can be for SERP tracking, can be for keyword tracking. They do go out immediately and do a full database check, or do a Google SERP call and see what is the active keywords and everything. So the resource you will be getting is not immediate. I did contact the founder and asked about it, and the solution for them is going to be adding more servers to make this process faster. But as of now, there is no real, let's say for example, there is no way of they have added this feature, added more servers to be fast. Because of that, some process while you are using it obviously will take some time to load on not all the features immediately, but you can see for this it shows that it will take time. So let me pause this video and show you how long it took for me to continue. So I am back. It took around 2 minutes to complete that query. You can see that it has completed, and when I click on view report, it will show you basically an overview of what you expect to see on the first page of SERP for this particular keyword. It shows that for this web hosting, what are the PPC. These SERP features shows, highlights the stuff and show that what are the stuff which is available on the SERP first page. It shows that PPC ads are listing and what are the PPC ads currently going around for this particular keyword in my target location. Obviously, if I chose United States for web hosting, there will be a lot of competition, but I chose Sri Lanka, so we are seeing a limited number of here. We also see the people also ask questions here and the related keywords, and also we do get the organic the top 10 ranking results for what this keyword is doing. We also do get this data directly from Google, but for some reason if you are not able to want to have a tool quickly to do a full check on here which shows everything correctly on a different layout, you can do this, or you can use the Google page itself to get this data. But if you come down, this is where it gets bit more advanced and bring more custom data, where it shows only the meta title and description, the description and title for each web page. If I go down, now I am able to see kind of like the off page backlink or link building statistic for this domain as well. So this could be a good way to, I can do a good way of doing a competition check on this particular web keyword. I come down here and see what are kind of backlinks do they have, referring domain, all the different backlinks idea. This is another thing I noticed. Not all the backlinks are fully accurate also. Like I found that it shows considerably lower backlink count than the actual or what Ahref or SEMrush is reporting. For example, you can see for GoDaddy it's still showing around 9,000 backlink, which, sorry about that, which I don't believe is actually the case. For example, if I open up this GoDaddy and go into SEMrush and try to do a check on that to see what kind of backlinks they do have for this. Let me close this and let me wait, and you can see there is around a lot of backlinks, but for some reason they are showing very less. That is the reason I don't still uses their backlink data or the keyword competition score, which I will explain when I'm explaining keyword research tool. But do remember that this data is okay to be getting an estimated, because it does show that there are a lot of backlinks are happening, but for some reason some of these URLs will be showing an inaccurate answer for you. So that is what this particular report does. It shows the top 100 results, I believe, top 100 results for any search queries, showing all the data, and here also it will show you top organic results. So that is what SERP Checker does. If I go into Ad Explorer, I can give any keyword and look, let's see what is that Explorer description for you to explain it. Get detailed information on what keywords are being targeted by your competitors. So basically what it will try to generate is keywords which the PPC audience or the PPC advertisers are using for this particular keyword. Let me again pause it and show you when I'm back with the data. So it's finished. It took around 2 minutes again to do this process, and I'm going to view the report now, which for this there is no ad grouping data here. I'm not sure why. That is the reason. I believe that web hosting is a popular keyword. I'm not sure whether it is because of inaccuracies or not, but it should have brought that data. Here also it's not bringing. So this particular example, even yesterday when I tried it, it wasn't showing me any data, and here also today when I reported checked on this particular feature, it didn't report any data. I will let founder know about this particular functionality and let's ask clarification on that. Now let me go into the keyword research part of the tool here. In order to go to, I'm going back into the home where I can see a keyword. Whatever the tools do, they have to help you to do a keyword research process. Everything is pretty much set up here. It is established in a different way, where we used to see tools where when you enter one single keyword, it will use all the different sources, all the different capability it has to bring all the keywords into one central place. Where Brand Overflow is designed different, because they have they have keyword research as the main focus, but their keyword research module is divided into multiple different categories. And I would say out of all the tools here in Brand Overflow, keywords is one of probably will be my most favorite, because you do get a lot of data, but you do want to know that every single tool provides a different sort of data. So if you like to have all the data before you start your keyword research process, the good way is to use the same keyword on all the tools here, export it to Excel spreadsheet, remove the duplicates, and you can do a full keyword data from all the different sources. Or if you prefer to do the keyword research separately based on their intent or the type of data you are seeing, then it will be perfect for you, because these are divided into different tools. And now let me go one by one on what each of this tool does. Here I'm going to open the keyword tool, which is the everything you need to know about a keyword: organic, paid, insight, as well as difficulty. So this is what it shows as a description for this particular keyword tool, and I'm going to go into it and I'm going to paste in a example keyword which I haven't used before. Let me see. Let me do that. Sorry about that. This mic is hiding stuff. And once I press this, now this is going to happen. It is going to be happening on real time. That is their USP and as well as a negative point for Brand Overflow, because when it's a real time data, you will get much more accurate data, much more accurate information or updated information. But the trade back for that is going to be the time it takes to finish this report. I have seen these reports take from anywhere from 30 seconds to couple of minutes. and even sometimes if there's a bug or something, it does go into 5 minutes or something like that. For example, this happened really fast now, but do remember that it is going to be doing everything as like real time as possible. Because of that, there will be a delay in some of this function to bring back the data. So it shows I have created a give west VPN and it brought around 407 keywords. So I'm going to click on that project and I have gone into this. This is the base keyword research. Now let me go into what are the stuff you are seeing the screen. You see the main keyword here, which is obvious with the country location. The first con here is that this keyword difficulty is not accurate. What do I mean by that is I have tried different keywords and see what kind of data it brings back. Whenever I tried it, I'm pretty much sure that this keyword difficulty is going to be less than, or not, that is the keyword. I want to change it to this as the keyword and I need to select it into United States. Sorry about that. And I am using SEMrush to show you actual data because SEMrush is much more accurate. You see this currently shows as 34 odd and you need 389 website links, which is itself a quite odd task, and it does make odd. When it's odd, it shows, but it shows 34%, which is a bit inaccurate, because if I go into something like SEMrush, you can see this is a very difficult keyword. There is 100% competition. You can see a lot of competition is happening around there. I can go in depth, but I'm not going to go in depth. I just wanted to show you, if it's a 100% odd keyword on SEMrush, you can expect this should be at least over 80% here to get the correct idea. So remember, when it comes to estimated traffic or even the difficulty score for the keyword, Brandoverflow is currently not accurate. It is similar to Uber Suggest, where it is reporting very less compared to the actual data for keyword competition. Apart from that, we do have a option to see the cost per click, location, AdWords difficulty, which means not SEO difficulty but PPC difficulty, like how many competitors are bidding to rank on the same keyword. We also get a nice trend chart here. I was doing some keyword research for Sri Lanka, and I noticed these were really helpful during all the seasons, because we are able to see how the search is differing from month to month to identify any potential patterns. We are able to see the average, last month, highest, lowest, to have a quick overview on the popularity of this keyword. And also we do see other results, like what is the top 1 paid results or the PPC result, related keyword, questions related to this particular keyword. And if we go down, this will be the important content for this tool is going to be keyword tool is going to be, where it will show you the list of the 407 keywords which it showed. You can see here, and everything it will be showing a sentiment value, whether it's a positive sentiment or negative, and also as a similarity to the main keyword. As the similarity reduced, it is moving away from my main focus keywords. That is the idea behind it. So if it's a similarity 100% 92, then it is closely related to my keyword. It shows the range of relationship between the keywords, and it also show you the volume data, which I found out to be a bit accurate when I checked with other data. There is no real way to find the accurate search data from any third-party tools unless you are using Google's web search console, because that data is coming directly from Google. I have covered that also in a separate video. You do check it out if you are interested. CPC and PPC different, as well as a trend data graph, which is basically this graph but in a minor, easier to see with a lot of different keywords. For example, you can see best VPN 2022 this year got just started, so you can see it was nothing before than that. Now it is rising up, where in 2021 it was rising, now it is going down. So we can understand the trend data on that. So that is what it shows. We can also export this data, as I mentioned. If you prefer to work in on Excel or something, you can do that. You also have the clear filter, and also you have all the different rows export as well. If you go down, we now able to see the SERP position for these particular keyword. For example, when I type best VPN, how the Google SERP looks like it will show you the URL, title, backlink data here. And as I mentioned before, in SERP Checker, the backlink data also not fully accurate. So do check out your compare with whatever the backlink tracking tool you currently use. If you are not using anything, then just assume whatever the backlinks it's showing, it is generally bit more than that. So just assume that. Apart from that, it do show all the things here, but we are not able to clicking on here see what is the backlink data. It shows here, so I'll explain you that feature right when I'm going into that tool. So that is what the keyword tool functionality does. Now let me go into the keyword explorer, and let me close this and go into the explanations section of here. Keyword Explorer helps you to get top level suggestion for your main keyword and then get more suggestion for your top level keyword. Let me first put an example here and let the report run. What it will do is, when I use the keyword tool, it gave all the list of suggestions, right? So what it will do is it will get those top level suggestion and will get more suggestions for those top level keywords. So you can understand, like, we find one set of batch of keywords, then we use that batch of keywords as an input source and get more keywords based on those keywords. So we'll be possibly getting more keywords or more keywords related to all the suggestions we got. So that is what Keyword Explorer is supposed to do. Let me go into it, and you can see it is currently loading, and I will pause it and come up with the time, how much time it took to finish this report. So now the data is back. It literally took around 1 minute, to be honest. You can see I even thought there was some delay because I didn't see the report, and I gave the data again and it brought a different set of keyword. And something to be interesting is, like, the first generation shows 423, the second generation shows 444. I'm not sure why there's a difference, but it shows a different sort of data. If I go into it, now you can see, now we are seeing data from keyword grouping as well. I have already explained what is keyword grouping or clustering on my free keyword research course. I will leave the link. If you are interested, you can check it out. These are categorized by the keyword, the title of it, and also shows what are the keywords. I click on view more and it will show more keywords on this. This is really good to grouping keywords or find similar related keywords on it. I'm also if you are not fan of this kind of a visual data or something like that, you can click on the table and export. Now it will show the data in a tabular format of it. So you can see now it shows all the best keyword overall stuff. We have already seen this on other tools as well. Now we are seeing the keywords. We can export all the keywords, or we can export keywords level by level. Like I told you, right, what this keyword does is get suggestions and get suggestions on those keywords. So that is what it meant by levels of different keywords. So I can select each of this level and I can export by that, like the iteration of that particular keyword data. Or if you don't care about all the stuff, you want to see all the data, you just keep it on all the keywords, which what I personally do. So that option is available. If I go into down, now I see the sentiment again here. I can drag this as well if it's not fully clear or something like that. Let me see that it's not I'm not able to do that for some reason. It shows the keyword, it shows the sentiment value, it also shows the similarity. We have already seen similarity and all the trend data and everything. If I scroll down, you can see this is basically shows me all the keyword ideas here, which all the keyword idea itself, which is very accurate for my main keyword. Like for example, if I sort it by the CPC value, you can sort it by anything, but there is no SEO difficulty on the table. So if you are a person who would like to see SEO difficulty all the way through your keyword research process, that data is not available here. Here you can see it shows all the different variations of the keyword. It's mainly using my keywords and showing all the different with sentiment. So that is what Keyword Explorer does. It takes the suggestions and bring more keywords based on those suggestions. Now let me go into the keyword generator. Let first let me put the keyword, so it will take some time to load. And let me go into the description field and show you what is the description for it. Get complete variant for any keywords including questions, shopping, comparison, praises, and research. This is where what taught you guys on the free keyword research course on search intent is into place, because keywords is not just keyword types, but we also need to consider the search intent for each of these keywords. Keyword generator tools works on that particular feature. If I go into it, and you can see it has automatically done it, there is around 747 keywords, so you can identify the pattern, right? We get around, I'm not sure how many keyword we got around for that, but it's more than 200, I believe. Yeah, I got 423. If I go into the keyword generator, now I get 747 keywords. So we are keep on getting more keyword, and basically this will show you, like, based on different intent of the search query, it will group the data. It will show this kind of like a answer the public or the topic mojo, there are other product sort of example, or you can see this on a data like the keyword grouping stuff. You can see that data here. So the first group is for the phrases. It found 150 results. If I scroll down, there is another thing called questions category, and it found 141 results on that. You obviously can figure out that I'm not a visualization person. I like to see the data on a tabular format or list. We also have the comparison. Again, visualization is showing data is here for the comparison, to comparing this for something or comparing based on another device or something similar to that. Any keyword intent related to shopping will be showing here. Like for example, anyone looking to type something called buy or best, discount, cost are generally on the commercial intent area, as I taught you on this keyword research course. So they are looking to buy something immediately or in the stage before the buying process start. So these are really valued keywords. So if you want to go after, you can do that. Research is keyword where they are trying to learn about something. It's not just ready to buy, but they are looking to learn more about the product. So those keywords are shown here. If you used any local keyword, it will show you local keyword here, but there is no data. This data is different. It shows zero data because there is no data for this particular keyword. Alphabet is an interesting concept where whenever you go into Google and type best VPN and you put a letter there, you will see several examples in the auto suggest search bar, which is really good to see what are the popular keyword, or how Google finds these keywords is based on how many people are typing on that, and they use data, big data algorithms to show these are the most people are trying to search for it if you follow this pattern. So these are very valuable keyword, and what this tool does, it will type every single word and show you what the Google is suggesting for that particular keyword, which is really valuable. For like, it will go for all the alphabets on this and show all the different stuff available for you. So if I scroll down, you can see all the alphabet data. Numbers also possible, like it put different numbers and shows what is the data it is coming for. Both of this alphabet and numbers is really good way and really powerful way to find the relevant keyword or the popular keyword, because Google is only suggesting because most people are following this pattern on while they are searching for that particular keyword. So that is the keyword generator part of it. Now let me go into the question generator and paste on the keyword. Let me go into the description and show you their definition. Question generator finds out the most popular questions on any given topic. So this is basically helps you to find questions for it. Basically, when it comes to SEO, long tail and questions keywords are really easy to rank compared to the main keywords or the small keywords or medium sized keyword. And also these are super focused and super intent. So the questions could be great choice of keywords for long tail or for ranking content, or making your content more specific for your audience, like optimizing. For example, if I'm writing best VPN article, I could potentially include several of these questions within my content to make it much more sensible to the audience, and also do rank on people also ask of featured snippets and all those stuff. So that is the data we are seeing here. We are seeing the summary which we are seeing on all the different tools, basically the same thing. If I come down, this is the different or the new data we are seeing. Like, it shows all the question it was able to find out. We can also export it. It also brings up a similarity score, like how similar this question is to your target keyword. And you can see these are pretty really good question, and it also shows the search volume. So we also do know that there is a lot of people who are searching these questions as well. So these question in itself can become a main keyword for one of your article, or you can optimize one of your existing article for this particular keyword. So you can see all the different keywords, the trend data. If I scroll down, you can see there is around 100 and different keywords. Let me show you, just go into the second page. You can see the keywords are still coming up, and third page also here. So that is the questions generator. It is a simplest tool compared to others, but it is one of the powerful, especially if you are trying to rank or make your existing content more content depth. The next one is called the long tail keyword, which is another favorite type of keyword type for me. And I'm going to press the generate and go into their definition of their keyword tool. Let me go and find the long tail keywords, an easy to use keyword research tool that helps you to find long tail keywords, which is 4+ words, against your main keyword to get your specific traffic. So long tail keywords also I have explained on my keyword research course for you guys. Basically, long tail keywords are really good, similar to questions to rank, because you get super focused intent, and also competition score is the SEO competition score is generally lower compared to something like medium or main keywords. So long tail keyword is a great way if you are just starting on SEO to focus and bring traffic. And you can see it found almost 1167 keywords, and also it was really fast this time. When I click on that, now I will see all the different stuff. For example, what is the total number of keyword it found, how much was the overall stats with CPC volume and PPC difference, and we get the same data here. Here we are also seeing a keyword intent. This is another important small feature, but it does provide a lot of value. For example, it analyzes your keyword which you are giving and shows you what is the general sentiment on this keyword topic, whether it is mostly positive because of just I'm using the word best. It will be like it brings all the keywords related to best. When I say best, it's generally a positive sentiment because we are going to be listing best, but it does have a lot of 7% neutral and also 9% negative. So you can understand the intent or at least the sentiment analysis behind the keyword also. So if I go down, you can see now all the keywords which I'm seeing that are 4 words or more. This does not necessarily mean that all of these keywords are low competition, because even like in something like this market VPN, even the VPN market, even 4 words or even 5 words can be really competitive. So it is going to be depending on your target market, but generally it will bring you 4 words or more. But you should do a separate research or keyword competition score analysis to see actually whether how competitive this keyword is for this particular industry. I won't use Brandoverflow for keyword competition, as I mentioned, because the competition scores are a bit inaccurate in my research, but you can use whichever the one you want. So keyword is showing here all the same data, and these are all the keywords which is 4 words or more. Nothing much to explain because it is just same as question generator, where it shows all the 4 words or more keywords here. And you can see it goes up to 24 pages. So that is the long tail keywords. Now let me go into the YouTube keyword. Let me put this and let me go into this YouTube keywords. Fuel your YouTube channel by getting keywords from real searches happening on YouTube. So all this time right now we have been seeing the data coming from Google. But let's say, for example, you are not trying to rank SEO wise on, let's say, Google or something like that, but you want to find what is popular among YouTube. So similar to Google auto suggest, YouTube also bring auto suggest keywords when you search on their search bar and everything. So using this particular YouTube keyword research tool, it will help you to identify what are the popular keywords in YouTube search engine. And especially if you are a video content creator, you can use this tool to directly go into the YouTube and try to see what is the popular out there. For example, I typed best VPN and it brought around 343 keywords. Again we are seeing the same, but here you can see that it's showing keywords based on what we are getting for like in YouTube, what is the most searched keyword. For example, most people are looking to get VPN for PUBG since it's blocked in India. So you can understand it, they are like either seeing what is the best way to get it and looking for tutorial videos or something, or they are looking to just watch the video game. So they do see all the levels on, like level 0 means this is the first level of keyword, level 1 means this is suggestion based on your keyword, level 2 means those are suggestions for your suggested keyword. So we can identify the layer on the keywords it sits. It also shows the similarity and also other data which I have explained throughout this keyword research tools. And if I go down, you can see I can just navigating until I find something suited for me, especially for the YouTube part or for my YouTube video. So that is YouTube keyword. Bulk search volume, again this is pretty self-explanatory, where you can provide a keyword list and select a location country, for example location country or a specific location, and click on generate report, and it will bring search volume and data, some other data to you. For example, this is the tool which shows let all of your SEO research can be done in one place with less time. So let's see what data it brings up. I will be okay, it loaded. So let me click on it, and you can see it shows the total search volume for the keyword. It brings that data. CPC data is shown, PPC difference trend, but it does not show you search engine competition score. Even if it brings SEO competition score, I wouldn't trust, because I have noted that Brandoverflow keyword competition score is inaccurate compared to something like SEMrush or Ahref, but these are the data which is bringing currently as of now. So that is keyword bulk search volume. Keyword insight, let me paste this to, sorry about that, let me first paste the keyword here and click on generate report. And while that is doing, let me go into this and see what is keyword insight summary. Get a very insightful overview regarding your keyword and its market intent. So that is the summary. Now let me view the report and see what kind of data does it bring. It shows the interest over time. So for example, I now know that VPN is just kept on getting popular and popular. So this is a clear indication of how the market is evolving over the time. For example, from 2004, I am seeing a lot of interest on VPN. This downtrend is not big because we have seen the downtrend here also. Then it picks up again. So it's not going to be directly going upwards unless it's something like a big viral niche or something like that. But we are all able to see the data from 2004 until 2020. So depending on that, you can identify any declining industry or something like that. Recent news is something interesting, like what they are trying to bring us like keyword insight. So rather than bringing SERP data which exists for years of data, they see what kind of news coverage is there for, press release coverage is there for, and show you the date as well as the link to that, and also view the search for that particular direct location as well. So this shows the recent or the news tab on the Google, all the news sources for the keyword data. It shows the year. If I scroll down, now I'm also able to see the related queries for this keyword. For example, I typed best VPN. It automatically identified NordVPN, one of the most popular service, as a related queries. So similar to that, all the related queries it will find here. It shows the hype or sort of like a virality factor, volume data, trend, whether it is reducing or not, and a difficulty here as well, which is adverts competition. And you see all the data from year 25 keywords on there. Related breakout means these are the keywords which are currently on the rise sort of functionality, and we can see these are getting much more popular. We also see those data here. If I go down, it will now show me whatever the location I selected, which is United States, within United States, where are the regions within United States which is more popular when it comes to VPN. So it seems Nevada is used to be the most popular, followed up with New York. So you can get an idea on all these things. Related topic also you can see, so you can get a lot of related ideas. For example, you can see identify popular products, popular operating system with compatibility, or the different functionality. Those data also can be seen from here. And if I go into the semantic terms now, and let me put a keyword, again a mistake, sorry about it guys, paste vpn.lk and press generate report. And if I go into here and go back into the semantic keywords, which is going to be get semantically related keywords suggested by Google itself. Semantic keywords is one of the most important, as I have explained in my keyword research course. Most people assume most people know semantic keywords much better when I say LSI keyword, which is technically inaccurate, but most people see it as a LSI keyword, but we don't call it LSI keyword. The correct definition is called semantic keywords, where based on the entity's relationship, Google will identify potential related keywords or keywords it expect to see on your content piece or on your content optimization. So that is what semantic keyword. If you're looking for a much in-depth explanation, check out the keyword course. Now let me wait until this particular report finishes. Okay, now it has finished. It took around 4 minutes or 5 minutes around that time to finish this time around. As I mentioned, the reason being it needs to be directly live doing that. Real-time data which is bringing it is a positive and as well as a negative, because you have to wait for this data to bring back. So going back into the semantic terms, now we see all the data which it brings, things as a semantic data for this particular keyword. So you can see the data here. Again, this particular semantics terms, it's still not fully accurate in my research based on other terms. When I expect to see semantic terms, I would expect to see more keywords which does not contain the main keyword or something like that, but alternative ways of saying that. That's what I personally would like to see on semantic term. But here it still shows these kind of data. So this to a particular section also I think could be improved a bit more, and I will let you guys updated on that. So that is what semantic term which this tool does. So that is all the functionality within the keyword research section. Now let me show you all the functionality they have for competitor research or competitor analysis when it comes to SEO. First, I'm going to use the ranked keyword for competitor, and I'm going to provide a domain name for them to bring data for it. I'm going to use NodeVPN. I need to give the full URL, sorry about that, and click on generate report. And if I come down here, where is that? The ranked keyword. Is there an explanation? Get a complete picture of demand for the keywords with insightful metric and find the keyword with most potential for your competitors. So that is what it does. When you click on it, it will show you, like for example, it identifies 1000 keyword, which is the limit I think, because I'm pretty sure there is a lot more keyword which is ranking for NodeVPN website. If I go into that, it will show you all the keywords it is able to find out for this particular keyword, on like what is the rank they are ranking, and what is the keyword, and which particular web page is ranking for that keyword, and volume and CPC. Again, it does not show you search competition. Even if it does, I won't believe it because it's still inaccurate on Brandoverflow. But also you don't get any other main control to see only this particular web page. You have to do a full analysis on the whole website, but you can also filter it, like for example, what is said is like, I'm just taking this as an example. That way you can find out all the keywords words which is ranking for that web page. That option is there, but also again I noticed that it's bringing me lower content ideas or the keyword ideas compared to other tools on market, obviously like SEMrush or Ahrefs. But if you're a beginner, this will be a good way to see what your competitor keywords are and try to do a SEO optimize on that, or do the competitor analysis keyword research, which I've showed on the keyword research video. So that is what this particular tool does. Put any keyword competitor domain and it will find top ranking keyword for the competitors. If I go into the PPC keyword, now it will show me all the PPC keywords which this competitor is targeted by. Find out for which keywords your competitors are paying to rank for, so that you can stay ahead of competition. And these guys are doing a lot of PPC advertising. And if I go into that, now it shows like what are the keywords they are trying to do a PPC, and what kind of ad and what kind of volume it does. So it shows the snippet as well as the keyword. Or if you go down, here you can see the tabular data as well. It shows the rank, keyword, URL, which is their URL. They do have a specialized URL for the PPC offer. They are redirecting most of the traffic for those stuff. So same stuff for organic, this is for PPC competition. So that is the competition tool available within Brand Overflow. Let me go into the next section, which is doing the link building or backlink analysis for the website. Even you can use your own websites or your competitor website depending on your need. So first I'm going to open up the backlink checker of this particular tool, which monitor and analyzes the backlink that your website has, find any gaps within competitor. Basically whatever the page you want to give, you can give a page or a domain. Click on find backlinks and it will find according to its sources what are the backlinks it is able to find for this. Again, the data is very low compared to something like SEMrush or Ahrefs, which is reduce the accuracy a bit. But if you are a beginner, you don't have access to any other tools, then it will be a good place to start it out for you. So it found out 4,100 link, but I'm 100% sure there will be more than that link actually for this Node VPN. When you click on that, it will show you the total backlinks, the total amount of edu backlink it was able to find, and total gov link it was able to find, and total backlinks also it's able to find, not the full accurate count. So it shows the backlink URL as well as the anchor they are using for this particular URL, the link value, sort of like the power of value for the that particular web page, and also it shows like the real rating, also like when it shows the on which date it was find the first and what is the last thing, and it shows basically it's a do follow or no follow as well. So that is the data here. You can't do a lot of filtering here. It's just a basic list of anchor text. You can export it and start using it, but it does not offer really much control over your backlink on other tools like SC rankings or even Morningscore, SEMrush, Ahrefs tools, which is a bit negative on my end, because I would love to see much more advanced functionality to, or even filterization option to see the data. But this is the data you are getting right now out of this particular functionality. And if I go into this particular backlink data monitor now, and now you have a different option where we found backlinks before the project. Now we can use a Brand Overflow to monitor the backlinks we are creating. You can create a brand new project from here. You can add all the data like your project name, project domain, your website domain name, and all the backlinks you want to track. So it will check for the live status of the backlink, whether it is live and what is the statistic. I'll show you by an example. Let me go into one of my site, Digital Marketing Mind. It does not automatically identify all the backlinks currently available to you. You need to provide, okay, these are the backlinks. I want you to keep track of it. Let me see. Currently it's loading. Okay, it loaded. It shows how many backlinks I have added and the current link, what is the lost and new backlink ratio, and it also shows how many backlinks are coming to my home and how many backlinks are going to my other pages to show a ratio of it. And also it shows all the follow and no follow detail, no follow backlinks, use GC sponsored. These are new factors introduced by Google for advertising backlinks or something like that, and these are different backlinks type. And if I go down, it will show you which is the page I am tracking, where the backlink is going, whether it is a no follow or do follow link. If it does contain other tags as well, like no opener, no referrer opening up on a new tab or something like that, it will show you all those data. And the anchor text, or this is the text which the link is coming from to your website. That text will be showing here. Current status, whether it is alive or not. For example, these are deleted, these are alive, so that link. And as well as the backlink mentions, like how many times it was mentioned. If I click on any of this, it will show you a in-depth explanation as well, like last check, what is the status code, which means 200 means it's a working page, 404 means it's the error page, and domain pages mentions, and is there any image mentions as well. This is the status for the previous week as well. It shows the data here, and as well as the OBL stands for outbound links. Number of outbound links exist on that particular page. Basically, when you have a lot of outbound links, it reduces the power of SEO power you can get from that particular web page. So it is a good idea to keep track of that, as well as a domain authority and trust flow score, which is also a good indicator of the quality of the backlink itself. So those are the options showing here, and you can use this to track all the backlink monitor, which will be really important. Obviously, once you started doing your backlink, it is a really hard job to get new backlinks, but you also want to make sure whatever the backlinks you are getting, you are keeping a track of it and managing and seeing whether that backlink stays alive for that particular process. So that is the link compartment of Brand Overflow. The next one is called Audit functionality, which helps you with several audit functionalities, on-page analysis and everything. Let me go one by one now and show you what each of this tool does. The first one is the Traffic Explorer. You basically give a domain name here and press generate report. Again, this feature is not going to work for small to even medium scale site. I found out it didn't work. Only if your website is really popular, then it will work. So if you having a small website, most probably you won't see any data. In that case, it will be useless for you. Where you can use it, like you can use, if you are on that stage, use a competitor data site or even a popular big website relevant to your website and see their data, and you can see any optimization factors. So I'm going to open up this. It shows that particular URL as what is the current stats on it and everything. Again, this data will not show for smaller websites. It will also show the channel insight, like what are the most popular words for these guys. Like it will show you data where most number of people are coming from this site. So even if it's not our website, we can identify, okay, this is the most potential countries out there probably. So you can search on it, like in PPC, what is the most keywords they are going for, and they also are able to see what is the most popular site which is sending them traffic. So if you are another new VPN provider, probably you can reach out to these guys and see and whether they will be interested for you or not on this as well. Channel insights and similar sites also shows here. Again, this is only will be showing data for really popular site, not for all site. If I go into SEO audit, now let me go paste this again, and you can select the crawl number of pages. Again, depending on how many pages you select, that much delay will it take to possibly to crawl all the web pages of here. For this example, I'm just going to choose one because I want to finish the video quickly. Again, it is almost going over 1 hour now. So when I click on it, it will do a SEO audit and see what's working and what needs improvement. Run a complete SEO audit of your website. When you click on it, it will open up a nice looking on-page audit example with the dynamic sharing similar to the ranking function. You can turn on it and share this particular URL to anyone you wish, possibly to client. If you are doing on optimization for your clients, you can use this particular feature. It shows health and links tab. The health tab shows overall SEO grade, general performance, site factors like what is the current status, like is there any issues. These guys have done a very good job of their SEO. You can see all the factors Factors are divided into three different components: basic, technical, and optimization. General performance. Within this category itself, there are several categories. General performance shows whether is there any health issues. This has all the things perfectly. You can see the external links are good, no broken links, no internal link, all the different stuff. You can also see that landing pages it found on this particular example, which was the home page, and I chose one page for this example. If you are choosing more pages, we will see more pages here. And if I come down now, it shows like technical issues it found. For example, everything is good, but it did find multiple h1 tags. So if I take this, it shows on this specific page this has multiple h2 tags. So when I click on h2 the title, it shows this particular title as two h1 tags, which is a main one of the biggest problems on page SEO. So you can use that functionality to see what kind of data you want on here. So you can see the multiple h1 and show whether it's a good impact or not good, very good or something like that. So these are good. And also it goes into the technical factors. It shows a graphical way of showing this particular data here as well. So if I come down again, now we are able to see the optimization data. Basically, optimization shows various other optimizations such as improving of title tag, all the different factors. With whenever there is a problem, it will show you more data. If there is no problem, you won't be able to expand or see more data on it. So you can get an idea on it. Basically, you can share this report as well with your client. If you go into the link section of it, now you will get more data related to link. These are not just backlinks, but more internal links found on your website. For example, you can see the number of link is present on a web page. You can see all the different stuff. If you click on it, internal links linking to the page, so it shows this internal link is sorry about that, I need to expand on it, and shows 8 different pages and shows all the different pages it's linked to. So those data are shows here, which shows the internal linking potentials. Again, an advanced strategy which I can't explain within a quick 1 or 2 minutes. I need a full video on it, but these data are showing here. External links are the links found on their website, which is pointing to an external website resource. Even a subdomain is treated as an external domain. So this will show you all the external domain it was able to find out within our crawl itself. So that is a good idea here. The next tool is something called bulk domain data. Again, I can give when I give like a bulk search volume, this is basically the same concept, but I can give a bulk keyword, something like that. I don't know other VPN. Let's say go for this. I'm not sure whether I'm spelling it correctly. Let's see. When I give bulk URL, it basically will do a bulk data analysis and show you all the data. For example, let me open up this and see the data. It shows, it's again not showing a whole lot of data, but it shows the total number of backlink it has, page authority and domain authority. Just a brief example, not fully useful, but you do know there is a feature like this exists. So currently that is what Brand Overflow is able to do. There were a lot of mini tools I had to cover in this video. Again, this is not a full competitive tool compared to for Ahrefs or SEMrush, but still most of you guys already have the LTD of Brand Overflow, and I wish this video helped you to see the potential on it, or how you can start using this product for your business, especially if you don't have any access to other SEO tools or data. Almost it provides very good content data for most of the functionality. There are several cons on it as well up to now, including search volume, in search competition score inaccuracy, as well as the linking count, and as well as filtering and giving more option, which I would love to see it on keep on improving. But currently it does provide almost all of the related all-in-one categories. It checks the box and give at least a basic information for you to do a proper SEO optimization for it. I hope this video was useful. If you have any other doubt, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I will personally check it out. And if you are looking to have more doubts on your SEO journey and everything, you can contact me on our Facebook community as well. Once again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.